Doncaster Knights secured a Greene King IPA Championship playoff place for the first time in their history with a memorable away victory in the capital against London Scottish. Despite going behind to an early try from Exiles wing Jason Harries, the Knights secured their semi-final berth with Latu McCarthy, Will Hurrell, Wilgriff John and Andrew Bullamakau all crossing the whitewash for the Yorkshiremen on a memorable afternoon in Richmond. Scottish ran their opponents close, but despite a second try from Jason Harries and 10 points coming from the boot of Pete Lydon, Doncaster held on to become the second side to confirm their top 4 spot in this season's championship table. Yorkshire Carnegie took another major step to confirming their own semi-final place with a bonus point victory over relegation-threatened Moseley. Andy Saul opened the scoring for the visitors after just 5 minutes, but skipper Chris Brightwell crossed the whitewash in reply for the hosts. They wouldn't record a try again until the final moments of the game, however, as Saul recorded a second try for Carnegie either side of a brace for Andy Forsyth, and with Kevin Sinfield's 4 successful conversions, there would be little Moseley could do to avoid a 14th league defeat of what has been a difficult campaign for the West Midlands outfit. Bedford Blues marched a step closer to confirming a playoff spot by getting back to winning ways against Ealing Trailfinders at Goldington Road. Despite the Blues going into this fixture on the back of consecutive league defeats, they got off to a near perfect start thanks to Piers O'Connor's try with just 2 minutes on the clock. But Ealing rallied back spectacularly with 3 tries in just 10 minutes thanks to Arthur Ellis, Rhys Crane and Luke Daniels. But Ealing's defensive frailties once again came to the fore to cost them the game, and Bedford turned the tide thanks to tries from Joel Conlon, Pirilli Ocampo, Dean Adamson and finally Paul Tupai, with conversions from Miles Dorian and Jake Sharp helping the hosts secure the points. Bristol had already confirmed their playoff place, but they were made to work hard for their latest victory thanks to a spirited comeback from Cornish Pirates. Tom Varndale and Jack Lamb were the first try scorers for the league leaders, before Brett Bukerboom hit back for the visitors with a try of his own. Bristol fired back thanks to Jack Wallace, and the hosts took a convincing 21-5 lead into the interval. David Lemmy then crossed the whitewash early in the second half to extend the lead, but the Pirates weren't ready to give up the ghost, and tries from Kyle Moyle, Craig Holland and Tom Duncan earned them a pair of bonus points to take back to Cornwall, though ultimately Bristol still held on for their 9th league victory in a row. Nottingham fans were left reeling at the news that boss Martin Haag would be departing at the end of the season to take over as coach of England under 20s in the summer, and there would be more misery for the Green and Whites after this defeat from visitors Jersey. The Islanders raced ahead to a 15-0 lead by the interval thanks to the boot of Brendan Cope and tries from Tom Howe and Piers Phillips, but Nottingham spectacularly pulled back the deficit with tries from Paul Grant and Rob Langley, along with a Lawrence Rayner conversion and a Dan Mungford penalty. However, a late surge from a Jersey driving maul saw them awarded a penalty try after Nottingham illegally collapsed the maul before Cope's conversion completed the Jersey victory. London Welsh recorded their 3rd win on the spin with a 4-try haul over Rotherham Titans at Old Deer Park. The penalty kick from Ollie Barkley gave the visitors a slender lead up to the 33-minute mark, where a Corey Britton try was shortly followed by a second from Guy Armitage. Josh McNally pulled the hosts further ahead as they crossed the whitewash for a 3rd time. Welsh pressed forward all the more so, and they secured the victory along with a bonus point thanks to Chris Elder, who ran in from deep to collect Ben West's pass to complete the victory for an Exiles side showing significant improvement of late. All of the top 4 sides recorded victories to keep their semi-final berths, with Doncaster Knights officially joining Bristol in the semi-finals, with 2 spots still left to be decided. Jersey move above Nottingham into 5th, while London Welsh gained points on rivals London Scottish. The bottom 4 also remains the same, with Moseley still sitting 2 points behind Ealing Trailfinders.